Hey Juventini, welcome back to the All Juve Cast channel, where of course it's all Juve all the time. I'm Alberto, and it's May 25th, and you know the drill. I'm going to hit you with all the news surrounding La Vecchia Signora. Okay, today we are going to talk about all the Mercato rumblings, including a player on the Juventus roster that has now become a problem for the club, and not only that, but a player that seemed a lock in this Mercato. The track has now gone cold. We're going to tackle that and much more today, right now. Let's go. All right, Juventini. So before we kick it off with the Mercato rumblings, we gotta give a tribute and shout out to a legend, a true legend. Okay, Juventus defender Gaetano Scirea was born on this day, all right? And the guy was an absolute legend, okay? 7 Scudetti, 2 Coppa Italias, 1 European Cup, 1 UEFA Cup, 1 UEFA Winners' Cup, 1 Intercontinental Cup, and 1 World Cup with the Azzurri, okay? One of the absolute best to ever do it. And today we celebrate him and remember him. Gone but never forgotten. A true legend, Gaetano Scirea. Now, the Mercato rumblings. Let's get into it. A player that has now become a problem for Juventus is Alex Sandro. All right. So we all expected Alex Sandro to want to collect his final season's pay, which is around 6 million euros. All right. And it is said now that Juventus is willing to accept that and basically looking to move Luca Pellegrini on the opposite end to bring in another left back that they're targeting. So this is good in a sense. We're bringing in a left back to be the main guy. It's bad though because you're keeping Sandro around, and I see absolutely zero value in keeping Alex Sandro around strictly because of this contract situation. You have to think here, has Juve exhausted all the avenues possible in order to make something work to get Alex Sandro out? So this player is definitely going to continue. And reports are all stating that after this season, as a free agent, he is going to find another club. So, in my personal opinion, I have to question, has Juventus tried to work with Alexandro and say, look, you find a club, we will pick up a piece of the salary in order to just move on because you are no longer a part of this team's plans and future. We've cut losses with other guys before. We can do it again, all right? And you can maybe do it on a partial hit. Take some of the funds from the Kulishevsky and Bentancur deals, and or if you move Rabiot this summer, take some of that as a plus Valenza, and it's a big salary savings from Rabiot. You might have to take a bit of a hit on the salaries for Rabiot in order for him to move, but you've got Kulishevsky, Bentancur deals, and apparently Demiral deal as well to kind of work with that and make something happen. And you still might have to see a player you don't want to lose, like McKennie, sold this season in order to make some of these other moves, and there would be gain there. There's ways to make this happen. I have to question, has Juve simply said, no, we'll just accept this, and have they exhausted all avenues? Because I see absolutely zero value in keeping Alexandro around another season. But we wait and see what happens. But it looks like what's going to happen is Luca Pellegrini will be on his way out, and we will be picking up a left back target. So it's good in a sense and bad in another. So one step forward, one step back. So we see what happens on that front. But Sandro's becoming a problem, and I can see the fans turning on him, and this season being an ugly one for Alexandro, especially after last season. He made some critical mistakes. How do you think the fans are going to handle it this season moving forward? Should he make critical errors again? It's going to be ugly. Now, let's get into some left back targets. Udogi. The first contacts have been initiated with Udinese by Juventus in order to pick up Udogi. Okay, so we will keep eyes on this player. He seems to be the one that's kind of got a lot of the buzz going around. We've heard rumors about Lodi, we've heard about Windal and whatnot, but Udogi is picking up a lot of steam surrounding Juventus as of late. So we'll keep eyes on that. Now, in terms of a big signing, Juventus wants to announce a big signing this week. All right, so they're going to try to do everything in their power to make a big announcement this week. Pogba could be the one. And apparently they're just ironing out a few little issues, the contract duration and the true salary. So they're just hashing out those details. But it appears that Pogba has given Juventus his word. But again, we wait and see because things can change like that. All right. So apparently the midfield that Max Allegri is looking at going into next season is Pogba on the right side, Locatelli in the heart of the midfield, and Rabiot on the left. Relax, because it states if Rabiot should be sold, then Zakaria would take that spot. I personally like that midfield of Zakaria, Locatelli, and Pogba. I think it could have a little bit more dynamism with a guy like McKennie in there. But again, we wait to see what unfolds and what our full lineup ends up being. But those are the rumors of what Max is looking at for a 4-3-3 going into next season. Okay. Now, let's get into central defense. Koulibaly's name's been thrown around a lot this week, but the track might be very, very difficult in terms of financials, given all the other positions Juventus needs to fill as well. But Koulibaly remains in the discussions now all of a sudden, which would be massive. Now, Milenkovic seems to be the one name that's a constant. We've heard about Gabriel from Arsenal as well, but Milenkovic from Fiorentina remains a constant for Juventus. Don't be surprised if he's the one that they pull the trigger on, okay? And then last but certainly not least, Di Maria, who was said to be a lock coming into this Mercado with Pogba, now all of a sudden has gone cold, and they're starting to look at this. And when you think about the was asking for quite a bit, somewhere around 9 million between the two of them, you can have a gross salary of 25 million euros, which is starting to make Juventus worry and making them slow things down on Di Maria. So look for a younger prospect to enter the mix as far as those discussions go. So we wait and see, but all of a sudden things have gone cold on Di Maria. But again, anything can change and anything can happen at any given moment with the Mercado. But that's the latest on Juventus. As always, reminder, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It's your one-stop shop for everything Juventus. Show some love to stripedtartsapparel.com, okay? The best in custom Juve fan merch. And don't forget the best part. Drop your thoughts, comments, and opinions in the comment section to this video, and let's mix it up. I can't wait to hear what you all think about the news surrounding Juve today, okay? And until tomorrow, fino alla fina, forza Juve. Ciao tutti.